What's going on, you guys? Welcome back or welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Austin. I go by 218s on YouTube, and y'all are about to find out how much money I've made right over the course of my YouTube career. I'm going to be showing you all, everything all the way down to, obviously the revenue, the views, the different audience metrics and stuff like that. I promise this for my actual subscribers. So if you are new to the channel and you are interested in Marvel Snap videos, that's the main content that I do on my channel. But if you're new and or you're here for a different reason, right, looking for some tips on what you can expect from starting your own YouTube channel, especially if you're something like me, feel free to first of all subscribe, but also stick around. I'm gonna have everything timestamped for you guys, every different category timestamp. Let's get into it. So yes, people, let's start at the channel dashboard, right? So this is the main page you see, when you log into your YouTube studio. As y'all can see, man, we're at $21.99. If somebody wants to get me to 22, I wouldn't be mad at it, right? I wouldn't be mad at it. Right? But on the the channel dashboard page, you can see like some creator tips and news on the right. You can see how your channel is doing pretty much, or just a preview of how you're doing in the last 28 days, basically the last month. A little preview of your top videos and your latest video performance, right? So they split these into 10, right? So every 10 videos, it gives you a ranking for every video that you put out, right? So y'all can see my most recent, I did like a video on the Marvel Snap balance update. If y'all don't know what Marvel Snap is, it's a game, right? So did a video on the balance update. It's doing pretty average for like the last 10 videos I uploaded. It's like 6 out of 10. Views look right, as y'all can see over there. It's like has my typical range, for the views I get. Click-through rate is down, so it just means of all the people who actually see this video like on their their feed, what percentage of those people actually clicked on this. So the click rate is a little bit down. So is the view duration. It makes sense that the view duration is down. I usually upload 20 to 25 minute videos on my channel. This one was, I think, 14 or 15 minutes. So makes sense that the average is down. But I mean, you this is pretty much what you see right when you first log in, right? Your published videos, latest comments, and your recent subscribers, if they have their subs on public, right? Shout outs to my guy Spider-Man, it's massive, and no dissy, right? And then your latest community post. So and before we get into the analytics, right, I just want to note that this estimated revenue, this is an estimate, people. I'm going to show you, but this is not it. This is an estimate, right? So now that we have the channel dashboard out of the way, let's get into the actual analytics of my YouTube channel. So when it comes down to analytics, you guys, you mainly have 3 categories: content, audience, and revenue, right? So as you guys can see, for the last 28 days, basically the last month, this is how things are looking, right? But I'm actually going to go out because you get to toggle a different view of your channel statistics. I'm going to toggle out to lifetime after just briefly explaining what you guys see right here. So views 35,000, 10k more than usual. So over the last month we've been killing it, and I appreciate you guys for that. I'm thankful to you all for that, thankful for my audience for that, right? Impressions, 12% more impressions. What impressions are is we talked about the click-through rate a little bit, but what impressions are is, again, how many times your videos are actually being shown, how many times the algorithm is actually putting your thumbnail on somebody else's screen. So right, the views are up, the impressions are up 12%. Click-through rate sitting at about 8.8, and then view duration, just under 4 minutes, which is pretty cool. That's for this last month. But like I said, let's zoom out to the actual lifetime of the video so you guys can see how I started and where I'm at now. So people, lifetime, this is from, as you guys can see, July 27th 2023 all the way to today when I'm recording this, and that's September 17, 2024. As y'all can see, man, we started slow. We started out slow, man. We're on views right now. So over my entire YouTube, I guess I'll call it a career, even though it's not a career. Over my entire YouTube experience, we had about 260,000 views. Like I said, people, we started slow, man. We started slow. It really wasn't until January of this year that we started getting some traction, views wise. But I mean, look, you gotta be locked in for the long haul, y'all. 6 months until I saw any tangible improvement, any tangible growth in the views aspect. It just goes to show. And obviously, you might do a lot better in a lot faster period of time, or not. Right? But I mean, this is just how the views are. Let's actually go to the click-through rate. So 4.6 over the course of about 14 months. But I mean, it's pretty much the same, not to the same extent of exponential growth that the views are. But I mean, things started out under this 5% range, right? Under this 5% range. And it wasn't until January, that my click-through rate started improving. And I actually changed my the way I do my thumbnails. I think it was around January or February, and that kind of makes sense. How my views and click-through rate increased at the same time. For that reason, I'm gonna put two thumbnails on the screen. One from when I started and one from after the January point. Do y'all see what I had to do? Maybe I was wrong with my thumbnails. The algorithm is the algorithm, people, right? Maybe I was what's wrong, but I made the change and I improved things as a result, right? Whether that be a fortunate or unfortunate reason, that's just why things had to happen, right? So let's go on to view duration. Similar to views and the click-through rate, view duration slowly increasing over time. Granted, it's going to reach a peak, right? My videos are 20 to 25 minutes, so it's never going to be higher than 20 minutes. And 20 minutes is like if everybody who clicks on my video watches it all the way through, right? So you guys can see, things kind of started, under that 2 minute, kind of in that 1 minute range, and it's definitely growing a little bit more slowly than the views and the actual click-through rate. But I mean, now we're still sometimes, still 2 minute, but right now we can see a little bit more 4s, a little bit more 3s, a little bit more 5s, as things have going on. This is weird. This is Monday. I don't know why that's at 9 minutes. You guys, fun fact, 2/18s, my birthday is February 18th. I did not upload videos during this time. I only made shorts. So I don't know if shorts are skewing these numbers, but for some reason they gave me a peak around my birthday. I'm not mad at it, even though I didn't upload. I only made shorts, but yeah. And if we scroll down, right, I can see my most viewed videos only sitting at about 3.8 thousand. So like I said, you guys, we definitely a small channel, but I mean, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going with it. Maybe I can become a larger channel somewhere down the line. But let's continue. So we looked at views, right? We looked at impressions, click-through rate, and we looked at view duration. My life for the entire span of my YouTube channel. Now, you guys, let's look at something that's concerning. I'm not gonna lie, this is concerning. And this is my impressions over, the entire course of my channel, right? So as you guys can see, every other category is pretty much on the way up and impressions are on the way down. What impressions are, once again, is how many times your video is being shown in the algorithm. The reason why this is confusing and concerning to me, well, first of all, it's concerning because it's decreasing. Y'all can clearly see that, right? From January 16th to right now, it's low, right? But I mean, since I started it's going up, but It's been about 7 months, and it's dropping. And so when I try to make sense of it, it's very hard to understand, once again, because if my videos are getting a higher number of views, if my videos are being clicked on at a higher percentage, and if more people are watching my videos for a longer duration of time, why are my impressions decreasing? The only way I can make sense of it is if we actually look at Google Trends, type in Marvel Snap, I make Marvel Snap videos. Obviously, the interest in Marvel Snap has decreased since it officially launched, right? And so that makes sense if I look at it like that. But again, you guys, there are creators within the Marvel Snap space that I'm sure have increasing impressions, right? Just based on the fact that I have a very small channel compared to a lot of other content creators within the space. So I'm gonna have to basically figure out some things to boost my impressions if I'm gonna stay in the Marvel Snap space. So I mean, this is concerning, but I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. This is how things are, right? This is how things are. And once again, it kind of doesn't make sense to me how everything else is going up, but my videos are being shown less. But I mean, if I go back to my last month, we actually got 12% higher than the previous month, and 10,000 more video views than my previous month. So maybe things are on the turnaround impressions wise, right? Maybe my next peak is going to be a little bit higher than this one, but I mean, this is just how it is, right? So now that we looked at all the content stuff, let's go ahead and switch over to audience. And so you guys can see 2.2. I thought it was at $21.99, but I mean, you get to see your subscribers, the other channels your viewers watch, right? You got pretty much other Marvel Snap content creators, right? Videos growing the audience. I should probably pay a little bit more attention to these so that I can figure out how to get those impressions up, because I'm definitely trying to do that sooner rather than later. And then what time your viewers are watching. And so this is cool because uploading around the time where your viewers are on YouTube can be helpful, because obviously you can raise your impressions click-through rate by uploading a little bit before or during the actual time when everybody's on, right? So just a little tip for when to upload. You guys can see it's usually about 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's Central Standard Time. That was the time zone I live in. Right, we scroll down a little bit, and obviously, right, what your audience watches, right? Pretty much the same as the content creators. Y'all see, it's like Binks Plays, Reggie's Kilbin, right? Pretty much just other Marvel Snap people, right? You get to see in the audience tab, how many people have notifications turned on for your channel. It says you want to get to around 10 to 30%. So I mean, I definitely got to do a better job of getting these numbers raised up. But yeah, I mean, notifications, you get to see your data on that. Formats your viewers watch, so videos, shorts, and live streams. So pretty much, in my category, everybody watches everything. So that's great, right? Watch time from subscribers. What y'all doing? What y'all doing, man? Hit that sub button. If we get to this, if we could get this to 100, man, we'll be at 10K right now, right? But I mean, you get to see that as well, right? So, and again, we're on lifetime, right? So keep that in mind. And this isn't the last 30 days. I think if I change it to the last 30, we're actually at 70. But I mean, over the course of my entire YouTube existence, we're at 80, right? And then age and gender. This is always funny. This is always funny. 90% of my audience is male. Less than 10% is female. if we switch to videos, if we switch to videos, y'all, 99.9% are you guys. Shout outs to the 0.2% though. Right, shout outs to the 0.2%. So age and gender, right? So male, female, user specified, and then down here, so looks like everybody, everybody's around 18 to 44. Makes sense. I'm 22 years old. Marvel, that's for the guys. That's for middle age, late Gen Z, millennial type dudes. So that makes sense, right? We come over here, top geographies for the video. Shout outs to all my Americans. Yeah, 40% of y'all, right? Let's go to see more. Let's look at the geography data a little bit. But this is crazy, man. This is what I like to see the most, because it's really international. Granted, 40% is from US, right? But then we got 4% UK, 3.7 Italy, right? We got people from everywhere. I appreciate y'all. Let me know where you're from in the comments if you're still here at this point. Right, we got 13 people from Switzerland, 15 from Pakistan, 15 from Egypt. A lot of these countries I'll probably never had the opportunity to go to, unfortunately, but shout out to y'all for tuning in from all over the world. I greatly appreciate it, right? But that's just another metric you can see. And then the last thing, as far as the audience data is, you can see whether your viewers watching subtitles or not. So 10% is English. That makes sense. I speak English. I'm not really speaking French or whatever in my videos. And then 90% of y'all can actually understand what I'm saying. So that's great. It's about that time, y'all. We looked at content. We looked at the content tab. We looked at the audience tab, right? It's time for the revenue tab. How much money have I made on YouTube since July 27th? Of 2023? Let's just call it 14 months. Let me get a little drum roll. Yes, people. $720.97. This cannot, at my statistics, at where I'm at on YouTube, this can't be my job. $700 in 14 months, that's not enough. But I mean, let's talk about it a little bit, right? So obviously this is when I started making videos. This is when I was able to turn watch page ads on. So in order to become a monetized YouTube channel, you need 1,000 subscribers. You need 3,000 watch hours. But in order to turn watch page ads on, you need 4,000 watch hours. So I was actually monetized a little bit before then, as you guys can see. This $10.23 was from a donation from two people. This is from Kyle Sevenoaks and from Chris Ramos. I will never forget this donation. I appreciate y'all for this. This is what that's from, right? So you're actually able to turn on donations a little bit before then. And then the rest has been watch page ads. Obviously, on YouTube, you can do, similarly to Twitch, you can do, like, they call it subs on Twitch. They call them members on YouTube. I haven't really gotten around to that yet because I'm still ironing that system out for my channel personally. But basically, the bulk of this 720 has been since March 4th of this year, right? So it's currently September 17th. So what's that? April, May, June, July, August, September. About 7 months, $700, right? And so let's dissect that a little bit. All right, let's dissect that a little bit. So you can see, the estimated revenue you've made based off of your actual YouTube videos, your shorts, and your live streams. So yeah, let's dive into it a little bit more. So we have watch page ads, shorts feed ads, and super chats, and that's obviously donations, right? So we're mainly going to be talking about watch page and short feed ads, right? So we're on the lifetime tab again. So from watch page ads, I've made about, $645, right? And so how you actually get paid is you're paid a percentage of the ad revenue that your videos generates. So as you guys can see down here, it says how much advertisers pay, and this is gonna be different video to video, first of all, but also based on the type of content you create and what season it is. So I make gaming videos. It's going to be different for tech. It's going to be different for podcasts. It's going to be different from cooking videos, vlogs, right? So how much money do I make for every 1,000 views? $9.87 is the CPM. So that's how much it costs for advertisers to run ads for every 1,000 views. But you actually make something what's called RPM, and what RPM stands for is revenue per 1,000 views, revenue per million, basically how much money you make per 1,000 views. And RPM is you multiply your CPM times 0.55. So it's about 500 or 500. I wish it's about $5 and like 20 cents for every 1,000 views, right? And so you're paid based off of obviously the watch page ads, the ads that you put on your videos, and of the people who watch your videos that have YouTube Premium. That actually helps your channel grow as well, right? So that's for videos, right? So let's go ahead and look at shorts. $13, right? And once again, you guys, we come back to this tab. I've gotten, let's just call this 258,000 views from my videos. I've gotten basically double that from the shorts. This is 700. This is 13. Right? So if you're looking to just mostly post shorts, right? Mostly post short videos rather than long form videos, right? Vertical shorts. You're going to make a significantly lower amount of money, right? 500,000 views, $13. I generally make shorts when I'm too tired to make a video for the day, or if I'm sick, or if I'm unable to make a video, I make shorts, right? It's great for getting subscribers, but obviously for watch time, making money, all of that, it's not, let's just say it's not the watch page, it's not the videos, let's just say that, right? So all in all, you guys, I mean, this is my channel, right? This is where I'm at. I promised you all this video months ago. Here it is finally. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful to you if you're looking to start your channel. As always, y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 2,200. I appreciate y'all for watching, and hopefully I'll see y'all next time.